Hi everybody, welcome to another Atto free video. Today we're going to talk about all the features and the tips and tricks about using this car, and we're going to start from the very beginning. Just in case you didn't show up to pick up the car and this has just landed on your driveway and you know nothing about it. So the good news is that Atto Free is pretty easy to drive and has a lot of advanced features that probably you don't know unless someone's actually showed them to you. So we're going to start with unlocking the car. So here's the key. So it's this has just got a key case on there just to protect it. So you got lock, unlock, press that 2 times and opens the boot. And this one is if you press and hold that, you can actually ask the car to turn the air conditioning on or arrange the climate ready for you to get in the car. And you can set it for 5 minutes up to 30 minutes prior to you getting the car, and it will keep the car locked, but if it's a hot day or a cold day it'll warm or cool the car prior to you opening the car. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to unlock the car and we're going to keep our finger pressed on the unlock button. So if you do that, the car will open and it'll lower all the windows. What else? And we'll just lock the car again. And this time we're going to do the climate adjustment. So if you press, I can't remember how time, twice. I'll press and hold, I think, until the lights come on. Yeah, there it goes. So it's press and hold until the lights come on. So if we go up to the car is still locked, and we look inside, the screen's already started, and if you listen carefully you can hear the air conditioning is also started, and you'll know this is in this mode because the lights will come on. Alrighty, so now we're just going to enter the car. It's a bit noisy today. And then so now the air conditioning is on. Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is the boot button, which is pretty easy. Alright, so if you want to unlock the rear hatch of the car, you need to press the key twice. So if the car's on, that does not work. It only works if the car's off. And then if you come around to the back of the hatch, you'll see 2 buttons here. One closes the hatch door and the other one is the lock of the hatch door. Okay, so if we're going to lock the car now from the back without using the keys, so we just press the lock button and you'll notice the car locking because you'll see the mirrors fold in. The reason why we were having issues with the car locking then is because son left a handbag in the car and the key's in the car, so it has a proximity sensing key. So if your key is in the car is not going to lock. So we'll try one more time. We're going to press the lock button. So go around, check the mirror. Check the mirror. Okay, no keys in the car, we can walk away. Right, and then the next thing is to enter the car without the key. So you can just put your keys in your pocket if you want, because as I said, it's proximity sensing. If you're within maybe half a meter of the door, that it'll automatically unlock. Because the key's in your pocket, half a meter from the door, it'll unlock. And we can do the same at the back of the car. We'll just lock the car just by pressing the button, because the key's in my pocket. It'll allow you to lock it. So if you come around the back of the car and we want to unlock the car, the key's in our pocket, press the button, the car will unlock. Oh no, the hatch will unlock, the car won't unlock. Alright, so now we've mastered the art of locking and unlocking the car. Let's jump inside and let's see if we can start the car. So there's two ways to start the car. One with the key. There's going to be three ways soon. One with the key, which we're going to go through, and one with the card. And there's also a way of so for you to start the car, if you press the button over here, it says to press the brake, so you have to have your foot on the brake to start it. So we're going to start it, and here we go. So the screen's lit up. So once the screen pops up, we'll see the car down here. You'll see the light, it says P. It's pretty dull. So now the car's in park. So if we want to drive off with the car, got to hold the button on the right hand side in, and then you'll see the D is lit up. And then if we want to go in reverse, we press the reverse button and you'll see the R lit up, and the camera for reverse will show up on the large screen. If you want to go to neutral, this is the hard one. Let me see. Oh yeah, there you go. If you hold it and move it to the middle, and it'll go to neutral. But you shouldn't never need to do that. If you finish driving from drive and you finish driving, you want to put the park brake on. It doesn't. You press P, and maybe if you heard the noise there, it just actually engaged the electric brakes. So the car is now in park. So I'm going to show you one other way to start the car that probably no one knows, that if you hold this button for 15 seconds, you don't need your foot on the brake. And this is handy if you're a passenger and you want to watch a movie or something like that. So 15 seconds coming up soon. And here it goes. And the car just started. Okay. Alright, so that's how to drive off in an Atto. Another way to unlock the car and drive off is to use the NFC card that comes with the car. So NFC card matches with NFC here, and voila, car just unlocked. And if we get in the car, probably should throw away our keys. You can keep your key, you can keep my keys. So we don't need to use any keys. So if you go to the beach or anything, you can use this card. So once we unlock the car from the outside, the car should start, and it does. Now, I haven't tested this for a while, but once you've unlocked the car from the outside, anyone can drive off with your car, because if it's unlocked, and once you swipe that NFC, anybody has full access for the car until you lock the car again with the card or the key. So probably not a good idea to use this and leave your car in the driveway, because if you're smart, there's a possibility that someone can get in the car and drive off if you're using this card. So, and then we're going to turn off the car, and then we're going to take our card to the outside. So we just exited the car and we swiped into the car using the NFC. We're going to try and lock the car with the keys. I don't know if this works. Oh, it does work. There you go. So you can lock the car with the keys after you've got in the car with the NFC. Alternatively, if you want to lock the car, tap on there with the NFC card, the car's locked. There'll be a third way to enter the car, which is the BYD app, which I believe is coming out next week. So might do a video about that when it comes. So we're going to go through all the buttons on the console now. First one I want to start with is the button that I've never ever pressed, and this is another park brake. So I always use this park brake, so I don't even know when the right time is to use this park brake. So you don't have to worry too much about that. As long as you press the P here, you're good. You'll park the car and it won't. You can safely exit the vehicle. So just on here we've got all sorts of sensors. So this is the hazard lights that we all already know about. This turns off all the parking sensors, but I don't know why you'd want to turn that off. So off, no light means it's off, and then on. And this is symbol of two cars coming together. So I guess it's yeah, the autonomous AEB, autonomous emergency braking. Somebody has mentioned that when they were cleaning the car they turned this off, and that turns off the autonomous automatic braking, emergency braking. So if you're used to the car stopping for you and wonder why that didn't, and wonder why you had an accident, is because this was turned off. The car is not going to brake for you if this button is off. This one's a pretty good one. This is the it applies, so when you're driving the car you can either have the car creeping forward, which the button is off, or you can have the automatic brake comes on and the car will not move if you stop at a traffic light, stop on a hill, anything like that. So if you're stopped at the traffic light, you don't want to keep your foot on the brake. If you press this button, it won't. The car will actually hold on any surface. It won't creep forward. And the reason how it does that, it puts the park brake on every time you're not using the accelerator. This is your regen settings. It's only high and low. Yeah, so this is a traction control mode for snow or slippery surfaces. This mode is your sport mode, sport, eco, or normal. This one here is your window defrost. So if you quickly want to defrost your windows, press that button and the air conditioning will go to the windscreen here, which is the button we just pressed, and we turn it off and it goes off. Same with the fan speed, which is located here. It's on 1 at the moment. If we press that off, fan speed has just gone off. This auto is auto climate control, so it'll, at the moment we're set up for 24, so it'll maintain the climate at 24. This is your entertainment system volume, and if you press it down, it'll actually turn the entertainment system off. So we'll try that. So there it is there, and we turn. Oh, yep. So it's just turned off. This also restarts the car. If you hold it down for 5 seconds, it'll restart the entertainment system if it locks up for any reason. I've never had to do it. I've heard some people doing it. Yeah, so that's those buttons. And I think I covered the start-stop button. So this to start the car. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, to stop the car. When you want to leave the car does not turn off automatically via Bluetooth or lock via Bluetooth. You have to press this button to stop it, and then you have to press the door button to leave the car, which I think is a bit of a pain. Would have been so good if Bluetooth, as it does like Tesla, where you walk away from the car and the Bluetooth signal knows you're not close to the car and automatically locks it for you. So that would have been a good feature, but not available on this car. Alright, so we just turn off that there, it's a bit noisy. What else? So now we're going to go through all the settings on the touch panel. If we swipe down from the top, we'll get all these menus, and that's the brightness of the screens. Media volume. Yeah, so you can adjust the volume. I don't like it too loud, so I'm going to leave it low. And in the guidance, I don't like that too loud either, so I'll turn that down. So this is the brightness for the big pad, and the next one is the instrument panel. Swipe down again because it probably times out. In winter now, the first thing we're going to do when we get in the car is turn on the heated seats.
So we just turned it on 1, and you can turn it on 2. You can do them individually. And you can also do the rear windshield and side mirror heating. Hasn't got that cold yet, but let's see what happens when we do that. Oh yeah, it's got little red symbols on there. So to turn that on, and we'll go back to the menu. Okay, that's parking sensors and duplication of what buttons on the console. And same with energy feedback. It's energy feedback. Yeah, so I believe that's the sport. Oh yeah, that's the regen mode. Same as what's on the console. So I like standard. Alrighty. So we got sunroof controls here. Let's just go. We'll just go. We can open the sunroof halfway if we want. Oh, that was sunshade halfway, and then we're going to go sunroof halfway. So that's around about the 50% position, and then if we close the sunroof, I'm pretty sure the sunshade will close. Close the sunshade. Yeah, the sunroof should close as well if we close the sunshade. No, it won't. I'll close the sunroof. Okay, so we'll leave the sunroof open, sunshade open, because we get more light in the car. It'll be better for filming. Okay, so where are we up to? We did the heating of the seats. ESC off. That's another duplication of this button here. I think that's the traction control. So D-Link shortcuts is D-Link Beanie. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, auto. I don't know what that one is. Brightness. There you go. Look at that. So we can have the black background if we press that button. I didn't know that. So now, there you go. I'm traveling in dark mode, and yeah, I didn't know that, and I'm going to keep it like that because I have troubles with the small console seeing the numbers. So yeah, so another good one I've stumbled on. It does help to do these videos. So mute, which is the audio mute, rotate the panel, which everybody knows about now, and so your cellular data is connected, so we can do over-the-air updates. Okay, so now we're going to do some. Going to go back to the main menu. By pressing the home button. Now we're going to do some BYD commands. BYD commands. BYD commands. It's not going to do it. Hi BYD. Oh my God. Hi BYD. Oh, did I do something? Can you try it?
Is that you have to turn on first?
The car's on. You try it.
Hi BYD.
Yeah, because it doesn't like my voice as usual. So we can do voice commands like open the sunroof.
This function is not yet supported.
Open the sunroof. You open the sunroof. Okay, so for me to use the system, I have to bend forward and then look for the microphone and make sure the steering wheel's not in the way. If it is, it will not work.
Try again.
BYD, I am hot.
Hi BYD.
Hi BYD, I am hot. I am hot.
Say that again.
I am hot.
Could you repeat that?
So you'll see over here, it's trying to pick me up on the left-hand microphone.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Because I'm sitting on the right-hand side, that's not going to work. BYD. Hi, BYD. Hi, BYD. All right. I am hot. Yes, finally. So.
Sorry, try me again.
No. Turn on the air conditioning. Pick me up.
One more time.
Yeah, I don't know why it's picking me up on the left mic, but turn on the air conditioning.
Okay, I've turned on the AC. The front temperature is 24 degrees.
So, as you can tell, the system is not perfect, or it's nothing like Google or Siri. So I struggle with it, but it's a good party trick if you want to show someone your fancy new car and how it does voice recognition. Okay, so the next thing to look at is the little panel in the middle of the car. It's now in dark mode because I found that secret button. So you'll see over here it has traffic speed sign recognition. The speedo. What's this? This collision system is on. We're not wearing our seatbelt, so that's come up red. So what else is there? If the autonomous cruise control was engaged, this little steering wheel would be green. Lane keep assist is on. Headlights are turned to auto. And what happens when we don't turn our headlights to auto? This is what happens when you don't turn your headlights to auto. I don't know if you can see that, but if you're not on auto, your screen is going to dim, which is a problem that some people have noticed in the car. So yeah, so that's a good one to know. So we just charged up. We got 95% battery, so it reckons for 460 k's. Not the way I drive. And the park brake is red, means the park brake's on. The gear selector's in park, and we've done 5,900 kilometers now, and the standard over there is the standard regen. So so I've explained all the buttons in the car, and I think now you're kind of almost ready to go, but there's more. Let's go to the steering wheel. Oh my god. So on the steering wheel we've got a button for the auto rotate. Oh no, I've changed it. On the steering wheel we have the camera button, and then you can select whatever cameras you want to select on your screen. So that gives you an idea of a moving vehicle going past. And then if we want to go home again, we just press home. The deadly autonomous cruise control. So anyway, I keep forgetting how to use this because it's not very intuitive. But there is a set button here. Once you're going at speed, you can press the set button, and it'll turn the autonomous cruise control on, and you can go up and down in 5 kilometer increments by using these buttons. The cruise control will be on because the little steering wheel there will go green. And yep. What else? And if you're at a certain speed and you want to, one of these two, I'm pretty sure it's set again. If you're at a certain speed, say 97, you want to set the cruise at 97, you press the set or reserve button, I can't remember, and it'll lock in that speed. Otherwise it'll just go up and down in 5 kilometer increments. And these are the distances if you want the car to be closer. So at the moment we're set on 3 for the distance for the car in front of us. If you want to go closer, it's not engaged, that's not going to work. But yeah, if you want to get that gap closer, you press the button and it'll go 2, then 1. Or if you're on 1 and you want to make that distance further away, press you can go obviously 3 times the distance. And on this side we've got you answer phone calls with the phone button. Instead of using BYD, you can just press the microphone button here on the car. Close the sunroof. Oh, look, it got me first time then, amazing. Alright, so this is the media controls. So you got volume up and down via the toggle wheel for your media, and you can go to the next song via this one. This one will bring up all your features at the so at the moment our energy used for the last 50 kilometers is 12.6. It's pretty, driving around the city, that's pretty low. And when those little blue arrows come up, you can go to the next page, which is acceleration timer. If you want to do a 0 to 100 k's, I think it is, it'll when the arrows are lit up. Yeah. So you just press the wheel toggle, and it'll set that up for you. And then you can try and beat the 7.3 seconds. What's next on the menu? Exit that. How do we exit? Mode. Exit. Please obey. Press. Oh, we just started the movie.
My name is Max.
Go home. Alright, that's what the mode button does. So, goes through all your audio devices, Spotify, digital audio, and movies. I didn't know that one either. That's another one I just learnt. So how do we get out of this? We've got to wait 60 seconds. Okay, so it just exited the 0 to 100 speed test. So the arrows are there again. So we're going to the next one. I've driven this car 68 hours now, and my average speed 22 kilometers an hour. What else is there? Tire pressure should be there. There's a tire pressure. What else? Total average 15 kilowatt hours per 100 k's. I don't think an MG can manage that after 5,000 k's. But I'd love to hear from an MG owner to see if they're getting 15 kilowatt hours per 100 k's. I'm sure the Tesla owners definitely get that and better. What else is there? Average speed, drive time 68 hours, average speed 22. So that's all those features. Okay, so I think I've covered everything to do with the car. So where else are we up to? Charging the car. So yeah, so let's go and have a look at the charge port on this car. Just pop the bonnet. I had to pull the handle twice, otherwise once it won't open. Yeah, the door opened. So sometimes people have trouble getting the door open. All you simply have to do is turn the car on and off again to open the door, the charge port, if it doesn't want to open. So at the top we've got Type 2 charging, which is you can use for the public charging, and down the bottom is the 2 DC ports, which are used for fast charging at DC chargers. If you have problems with your door and it doesn't open, you've got to do a test here. Saying, can you open the bonnet? Do you know how to do it? Yeah, it's just a hinge in there. Yeah, so you just have to lift it up. There's no handle. Great. Alright, so if you ever have trouble opening your charge door, and I did once, down here is a little lever you need to pull, and once I've pulled it once, I probably could have done it by just unlocking and locking the car, but I was in a hurry and I knew about this, so I just pulled this lever and it just popped the hatch of the door. Just over there is your 12-volt battery. You don't really need to know. I'm not going to cover any of that here today because we've done enough video already. Okay, so hopefully that's everything you need to drive the car. So yeah, so if you missed the VUID instructional video, I hope I covered everything. And
If I missed anything in the video, you can just comment down below if you think it's important for someone who doesn't know, never driven this car before and is a bit worried. But otherwise, yeah, if you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. And I'll see you in the next video.